Great, thank you. All right, I had to get a quick class on how to advance the slides. Again, it was great. The previous panel, infrastructure equity, is very engaging, very important to me, very important to our industry. We know that it's here, and there's a lot of investment, a lot of talk, and a lot of conversation about the infrastructure and how we'll be prepared for that. And that's gonna be my topic today. Of course, I wanna bid everybody a good morning. Again, my name is Elbert Walters III. I gotta make sure I say the third because I represent my father and my grandfather. But I am the third, and I am the executive director for Pave Chicago. And I'm thrilled to be here today, of course, to speak in front of all of you leaders in the industry, those who are here to find out great information about not only infrastructure, but what we're doing around the topic of being prepared for that infrastructure. Right now, we know that we are poised for tremendous growth over the next 5 to 10 years in the EV adoption as it becomes more widespread here in Illinois and across the country. But I want to talk a little bit about who I am as far as my expertise in this particular area. I spent over 2 decades in the unionized electrical industry, starting back in 1999. I know a lot of times people don't want to say years, but I did start in 1999 as a wee little apprentice. First year apprentice. The apprentice program went on for 5 years. There, I kind of cut my teeth in the electrical industry. Coming from the south side of Chicago, never knew anything about it. Again, wonderful opportunity. I will delve a little bit about my story. Didn't know anything about electricity, not in the scope of all the facets that electrical industry touches. But one thing that we talk about when we talk about equity is access and opportunity. And veering off a little bit, and I gotta make sure I stick to my script. That's why I had notes. But I'm one of those guys that likes to talk about and veer off a little bit, so bear with me. But the opportunity came to me because, again, appealing to the group. We talked about engaging the community and finding out what's important to them. Well, what was important to me at that time was money, right? I had a family and was working 2 jobs, right? But once I heard about the union and the opportunity that provided, as far as money, as far as the ability to take care of my family, I quickly jumped on board. And with it, it was something that was very interesting because I noticed there weren't a lot of individuals that looked like me in the industry in my class. However, we've been doing a lot as far as making sure that there's an equitable opportunity, and I'm gonna touch on that a little bit in my speech as well. But before taking the role, I spent 22 years in the industry, rising up through the ranks, becoming a foreman for a company, and eventually a business representative for IBEW Local 134 here in Chicago and Cook County before taking my role as executive director. And for those who don't know, Powering Chicago is a unique labor and management partnership between the IBEW Local 134 and the Electrical Contractors Association of Chicago and Cook County, where we are built on a foundational set of pillars, which is better construction, better careers, and better communities. So Pave Chicago represents the unionized electrical industry, and that includes over 12,000 IBEW labor partners and nearly 600 electrical contractors that make up that partnership. Now, these guiding principles of better construction, better careers, and better communities, they guide us in everything that we do, making sure that we complete projects on time, on budget, and they're done safely by the skilled men and women of our industry. Of course, we talked a little bit about the demand that's gonna be coming our way with EV adoption. And there are gonna be few industries that are gonna be changed as much over the next 10 years as our transportation sector. From new highways and roadways spanning the country to the growing adoption of electric vehicles, we are entering into a period of a tremendous growth. Safe and reliable electrical work has always been important, but as the growing demand for electrical vehicle infrastructure is being developed across Chicago and its surrounding suburbs, that need will definitely increase. Thanks, in large part, working a new product. Thanks in large part to Illinois' 2021 Reimagining Electrical Vehicles in Illinois Act and the National Infrastructure Bill, which will grant Illinois $149 million over the next 5 years. the electrical vehicle charging network that will be created, our state is poised to become a leader in the electric vehicle space in the years ahead, and it hit its stated goal of having over 1 million electric vehicles on the roads by the year 2030. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the rebates that are available that are actually incentivizing us to make this push towards the electrification of transportation. To help with the installation of EV chargers, beginning July 1st, Illinois will offer rebates up to 80% of the total cost of installation, maintenance, and service of electrical vehicles at level 2 chargers and direct current DC fast charging stations. In addition, the state is offering rebates for the purchase of certain electric vehicles. These rebates should incentivize individuals looking to install electrical vehicles and their chargers. So whether it's from the industrial sector and the need for fleets to electrify, or to area school districts and municipalities exploring electric buses, or the residential and commercial clients looking to install EV chargers, demand for Illinois continues to grow. Now to touch on something that's near and dear to me. Not that the EV charging and the rebates are not, right? But it's the capabilities of our training of our members that are going to install this infrastructure. To meet the growing demand, Power in Chicago and its partners from IBEW Local 134 and the Electrical Contractors Association of Chicago and Cook County have developed the necessary training and curriculum to ensure that the men and women of the unionized electrical industry are prepared to handle this new workload. Since 2015, the men and women of IBEW Local 134 have gained practical, hands-on experience from the industry's renewable training field. And this is a first-of-its-kind facility dedicated to the training of photovoltaic systems at the IBEW Technical Institute, a state-of-the-art 5-year apprenticeship program, which I went through, that the IBEW Local 134 members must complete. During this 5-year apprenticeship program, it contains over 8,000 hours of in-class and on-the-job training, ensuring that our members are well-trained to install the electrical infrastructure that we use today. Power in Chicago electricians explore various ways to install the renewable energy components. So whether it's installing solar panels, battery storage components, or an electrical vehicle charging network, our customers can be certain that Power in Chicago members have gone through the proper training to ensure safe installation. Next, we have a couple of slides on what we've been doing promoting our particular industry. And I'm happy to say that with Power in Chicago representing the unionized electrical industry, we had the opportunity to do something different, and we participated in the Chicago Auto Show, which is something different for our electrical industry. However, it provided us an opportunity to showcase our capabilities, our members' capabilities, and our contractors' capabilities within the growing sector of electrical vehicle infrastructure. Well, because of that, Motor Week reached out because they understood that this initiative going forward and the conversations that they're having is great. We're going to have EV infrastructure across our highways and byways. However, who's going to install them, right? Because again, in order to make this something that's going to be viable and accepted throughout, we have to have a safe infrastructure. Think about it. Right now, the reason why gas-powered vehicles or internal combustion engines, right, ICE engines, are accepted right now is because more and more gas stations are available. So no matter where you go, you're low, you can pull in, refuel, and go, right? But the thing about electric vehicles is that it contains and it holds an energy that is deadly, right? We all know that electric is a silent killer. And that's the reason why you have to have a trained, qualified, skilled workforce, particularly the men and women in this area of IBEW Local 134 to install that infrastructure. But through that partnership, Motor Week reached out and said, hey, listen, we see what you're doing and how you're training your individuals. And we would like to do a piece on how Chicago is preparing for this new initiative of installing the electric infrastructure for electrical vehicles. I mean, I won't play the video, only because the last time I tried to play the video, we had a faux pas. And however, if you want to see the video, we do have it on our website, and I'll share the information later. But I can tell you that individuals who did see the video were very pleased, not only at what we're doing and how we're preparing our young people, but again, the equity, and we talked about it at the last panel, of allowing individuals from different communities that had never really had the opportunity to participate, have the opportunity to participate now. Now we're going to move over to one thing that Powering Chicago does and what our motive is, which is to promote the unionized electrical industry. Here we created a resource, an ebook that is free to download. And in this ebook, we have different resources, information, and thought-provoking conversation from leaders in the industry that are actually doing the work and the installs. And again, this is a resource that is available free to download, that anybody can have at their disposal to use for considerations when they're looking at installing electric vehicle infrastructure. As you can see, our industry looks forward to a greener future by providing the necessary EV infrastructure to meet our growing demand. I encourage all of you to visit, now here comes the website, www.poweringchicago.com. I'll say that one more time, www.poweringchicago.com/ebook, and download the ebook today. I'm proud to say that our industry has seen this as an avenue to really reach those who are interested in this particular new campaign that's coming out. And we've been seeing great results. Recently, and this is a quick testimonial, recently we had an individual that reached out about the rebates, and they didn't know anything about the book, they didn't know anything about the information, but they said, hey, listen, I know that you guys do electrical work and I want to buy an electric vehicle. Where can I go to get information? And I was more than happy to share the website with him. However, he did call back and said, hey, listen, I got the vehicle, I got the rebate. I'm ready to install a level 2 charger. Where can I go? Again, Powering Chicago has a website where we actually have contractors that are EVITP certified, right, to make sure that you can take advantage of some of these rebates. And again, we want to be a resource. A lot of individuals think that it's all about acquiring businesses. However, our goal is to educate. And with this resource, we want to make sure that we're able to educate everyone on the opportunities that not only the industry that I love is offering, but again, it offers you an opportunity to ask questions of those electrical contractors to ensure that you're getting a safe, reliable install, no matter what you do or no matter who you choose. Of course, I'm biased. I would love for you to choose an IBEW Local 134 NECA contractor and member. However, when you do choose one of our contractors and our members, you know that you're getting the best that's out there. And you're gonna have surety and assured that whatever install you do when you use one of our contractors is done safe, it's reliable, and it's within the budget. So with that, I am open to questions. You can ask me questions about the EV ebook, what's inside, what you will get. But again, I want to thank you for the opportunity to address this group, this wonderful group of people, these thought leaders within the industry, and that concludes my presentation. Thank you.